Plenty of action here on day one at the HSBC Singapore Sevens. Canada currently sitting 9th with over 1,000 points.
Ready?
The Argentinian referee gets us underway. That hasn't gone the 10 metres. Now it has, so play on. First possession to Canada in the red shirts. Hideyama gets it one wider to where McCloskey. We had a tremendous event in Hong Kong, scoring a number of tries for the Canadians. Contact area is good. Davidoff went in, not supporting his own body weight, and now Canada will just slow things down.
Well, they needed to win that. Canada, you see they had 3 in that ruck area, so lucky to get away with that. I think if Ostruska got him behind Davidoff there, they could have affected the counter ruck. Unfortunately, couldn't do so, and now Canada straight into Russian territory.
There he is, 1,006 points that he reached in Hong Kong in his 50th event, surpassing the great Phil Mack.
Now open it.
Great also, Phil Mack was in Hong Kong,
Here.
part of the team's tournament. Part of the women's tournament, sorry. Great to see him surpass, or be there when Nate Hideyama surpassed it.
Hammond gets the ball and then drops it off to Douglas, running a brilliant line. Justin Douglas scores.
Well, a guy who's starting to take it to another level for this Canadian outfit, playing in centre, can play on the wing. And the 70th try in the series career, so he's starting to get up there. The loop around and a nice short ball. See there, Ostrusko beaten on the inside line. Well taken, good running.
Well, you'll love this stat about him, Carl, as we watch the conversion from Nate Hideyama. His family, or his parents, own a dairy farm, and so in the off-season, he's back on the farm.
Running around, obviously, on the dairy farm, because he's going good at the moment. Very quick, nice line, first try.
Russia currently in 14th spot, 23 points. Japan in 15th on 15, and so it's all about valuable points in this competition, and it's all about possession from the kickoff, and Canada have won it again. Moonlight, the captain, on Davidoff, gets rid of him, can't get rid of Ostroshko. Lovely ball movement here by the Canadians, using great width, drawing in the defenders and asking some questions at the contact area there for Walifel. Hammond wears jersey number 7, Douglas, the skip pass, the decoy runner, but Hideyama can't handle it.
Unfortunate there. I like the option though, go in behind the short ball running city. Douglas, sorry. Went out the back door. Nate Hideyama had a little peek at the defence and dropped that one cold.
First chance for Russia to actually pass the ball to a teammate. 7 passes to Canada. Russia yet
Set.
to throw the pass, and they won't, well, I was going to say, even have to wait a little bit longer.
Nearly lost it, didn't they? Their scrum came out the same channel, so they go again. Look out for number 1 on this near side of the field. They've got to give it to Ostrusko and a lot of space. Can't wait for this matchup, I think. He's going against Luke McCloskey.
Bind. Set.
Dmitry Sukin is the halfback for Russia, and they look to try and get it out to Ostroshko, but Canada closed down the space. Good line speed from the defence, rushing up to make sure that they can't get it out, and there is Ostroshko out to Filatov in jersey 7. Davidoff goes through, just a sweep of a beat. Now German Davidoff goes in and out. They get back in time. Lovely ball over the top. Russia inside the 22 of Canada. 3 in the ruck means that Ostroshko, that's Filatov rather, and 7 had to go, and here's Davidoff who started it. Back to Ostroshko. Now they come down this right-hand flank, 5 short. Russia building phases, lovely. Davidoff. Canada come up in a line, and now Fualifau looks to try and get the turnover. Off their feet, says the referee, and Davidoff says let's slow things down.
Yeah, good option there from Davidoff too. You can see there's a lot of numbers too close to the ball, so just set up play. Was the big man in jersey number 1. My option, give it to him.
Dmitry Sukin taps it, throws a dummy to Davidoff. Now they look to work it. Filatov, Moonlight holds them out too short. Russia first real opportunity to score. They go for the line, and let's get it down.
Try.
Great reward from the Russians. Try scorer is Vladislav Sozanov.
What Russia is doing, and in particular, Eduard Filatov, they're using Ostrusko as the dummy runner. Filatov took the hold, you see there, just goes to the right-hand side, does Sozanov, gets the ball down right on the chalk.
A lot of work to do here. That's not an easy thing to do, is to control the ball and plant it at the feet of John Moonlight. Good fight back from the Russians. Can't get the conversion, so 7-5. Good passage of play from them.
What I liked about the choice from Sozanov, he actually weighed up his options, he had a look, sized up the defence, and he went to the right-hand side, as you spoke about, put the ball at the feet of Johnny Moonlight in a great body position.
Dmitry Sukin with a lovely high restart, giving his chasers a chance to get up and compete, but Canada win the ball in the air. Hammond gets it back to Fualifau. Hirayama out to the left. Hammond again looks up and no one's in behind, so gets some valuable meters and then throws a pass to the feet of Jones. Harry Jones spins around, can't get past Sozanov. Moonlight comes in, and Hammond is there to play halfback. McCloskey to Fualifau. Gets rid of the first defender. Lovely work from Fualifau. Nice ball out the back to Moonlight. John Moonlight rolling back the ears. He's in to score Canada's second.
Mike Fualifau, full of running at the moment for Canada, and he's getting near the three figures. Johnny Moonlight got the captain's armband. Look at this late cut by Fualifau. Fends off one, goes to another, pokes his head through the hole, and look at that beautiful ball in behind Vasich, the defenders for Russia, over chasing three in fact. Big Johnny Moonlight gets him.
Has been the Canada Player of the Year 4 of the last 5 seasons. He was pipped at the post this year by that man on screen. Perfect timing. Nate Hirayama for 2017, and what a great conversion from a difficult angle. John Moonlight scores and gives Canada the advantage at the break. 2 converted tries to 1.
Just haven't had enough opportunities, so they need possession.
Restart from Canada out to the left. Beautifully controlled there by Filatov, who tapped it down, but Fualifau had got around. Just lost the ball there in the contact area.
No, he didn't take the ball. Closer. Crouch. Bind. Set.
So Canada are actually going to get put into the scrum here, so great opportunity for them.
Hirayama to Douglas. There's such a threat, gets it out to McCloskey, the speed on the outside. McCloskey's got too quick for Stroshko. And for try number 3, they made it look easy.
Well, the secret here was the angle of Justin Douglas at centre. He comes across and he actually runs at the hole in the defence, in between the centre and the winger. Ostrusko, he gets on the outside. So what that does, it forces Sozanov, he can't go, he has to hold, and that's what gives the bed an opportunity on the outside, and he smokes it.
Had a tremendous tournament a week ago. He's excited about the future of sevens at the Com Games, the Sevens World Cup next year. And McCloskey gets it done, and Hirayama puts the icing on the cake.
Well, I'll tell you what, Woody, this Canadian team now are starting to get a really good base with Fualifau, Moonlight up the front, and then you've got McCloskey out wide, Lucas Hammond's outstanding form, and Justin Douglas with the playmaker Hirayama. Some very encouraging signs, especially as you say, leading to the Commonwealth Games later on next year. But this weekend, look out for the men in red.
You heard it first from former All Black captain Carlton Nunn. Canada starting to play a good brand of sevens footy, but here come Russia through Davidov. He's a strong player, is German Davidov. Douglas makes the tackle, they go and quickly Filatov gets it out. Nice wide pass there. That was a beautiful pass thrown by Kaplan. Wearing jersey number 5, goes into the contact does Sozanov, the try scorer for the Russians. They push it out right, they set a target, then they bring it back to the left where Davidov can't get away from the tackle of Moonlight. McCloskey goes in to make sure, and now they've got numbers here, Russia. 2 players out to the right. Filatov holds on to the ball and gets tackled by Jones, pops it back to where Zivitov, who's just come onto the field. Ostroshko's lost it forward.
Knock on and knock on.
The referee says a double knock on. It looks like Russia will get the feed to the scrum.
Yeah, I think where Russia had really gone wrong is they haven't given it to this bloke.
Blood.
Unfortunately, Vladimir Ostrusko, Filatov just continues to use him as a decoy. And when you take out your main strike weapon, you've got to at least give him an opportunity to have a go. He beats multiple defenders. He's the all-time try scorer, top try scorer in your country's history. Give him an opportunity.
Well, he must be getting frustrated. 30-year-old who missed all of last year. Was brought back into the team in Hong Kong last week. Made an immediate impact. And as you saw there, well and truly well ahead of anybody else as far as tries scored. And he just hasn't had any possession in this game.
Ready?
A lot of players haven't been able to introduce themselves. Davidov. Great to see a Russian sub here in Singapore.
Crouch. Bind.
Sorry,
set.
Oh, no. Babayev plays halfback. Russia now got the players, they've got the time as well to get back in this game. Kaplan into the contact, Filatov plays halfback. Crisp passes, gets it out along the chain to where Bondarev does well to stay strong and to carry for Alifal. The Argentinian referee says that for Alifal will watch the ball.
Yeah, just holding on there. Good call. Alifal's been doing some great work, but offensively and on that occasion, defensively. That's just a shame. The Russian team haven't been able to really employ their attacking threats.
They currently sit on 14th position to Russia, and that's why points in this competition for the last 3 competitions are so important, Gal.
Most definitely, with 16th place team at the end of London actually going down.
Don't close it. Don't close it.
They're right off the mark there. Canada, they lost a couple of metres there, but they've got the ball in. So first job done. Hidayama takes the ball to the line, and then they have a decoy runner, and he gives it back to Lucas Hammond, who had thrown the ball off. It started at McCloskey. Good tackle from Filatov, and here goes Ostroshko. Vladimir Ostroshko on the attack. The kick across field. Brilliant! Absolutely stunning from Lazarenko. He just waited for the ball to pop up as it did, but what about the class of Ostroshko?
Yeah, great vision by the big man. Finally, they give him the ball going forward, and he can do something. He doesn't use his strength, he uses his skills. Good turnover from Filatov. They get it out to him, see it, sizes up the situation, fakes the pass, puts it on the right boot, and it pops up beautifully, as you said, to the long striding Vladislav Lazarenko. Well done.
Home city is close to Sochi, where, of course, they hosted the Winter Olympics. This to bring them a little bit closer. And there's your try scorer, Lazarenko. Good way to start in your first game here. What's the key in the first game, Carl? I imagine just to get into the contact and get the lungs working.
Well, the main thing is, well, you know there's going to be a point in the game when you're really going to start to struggle. So mentally, you just have to get over that. The ones that can quickly do that are the ones that normally get their second win first, and that's when you can take control. But the must is just to get a win. Doesn't have to be the prettiest. You just need a W, and then you get confidence and go from there.
Well, we've got Fiji and Hong Kong to play a little bit later on this afternoon. And the 2 teams here in Pool A. As we into the last minute of this, the first game for these 2 sides. Hidayama sees a lot of space out on that left-hand side, and he gets it out to where Matt Mullins in jersey number 1. Moonlight is there quickly. Good play from Canada here for Alifal. Through the gap, untouched. Alifal scores their 4th.
Well, he deserves this, really, really does. Mike Fullerfeld, he's done all the hard graft along the deck, creating turnovers, putting players into space. And he's got a bit of skill. Remember, this is the
There's
forward,
going to be a
the
restart.
decoy, or the
There's
dummy,
going to be a
sorry, the
restart.
speed off the mark. Very tired defence from Russia. Fatigue setting in, but not for this man.
At 5 seconds,
His
you must
father
keep.
was a Samoan representative. Growing up, he said he wanted to be a rock star. Well, he's a 7-star. There's Mike Fualifel.
Okay, it's completed.
Look at the way he's able to get on the outside. Just stop the defence. Here they're blowing up in the background. You mind
Wait.
blaming your mate, son? That was good play by Fualifel.
28-10 the scoreline. Still enough time for the restart. Canada will bank the points. Pat Kay. Canada 13 or fullback in the 15-side game. Kicks off. Russia looking to score their third try. Give them some confidence. And that won't help their causes. Fualifel, well, he was looking over his shoulder. It's bounced off it. Now Ostroshko close to the sideline, does well to stay in play.
On the jogger.
So strong is the Russian captain. Davidov had to reach up high to pull it down. And they get inside the Canadian half. Nice tackle there coming in from Luke Bradley in jersey 12. Bondarev gets rid of the defender, and Russia will score their third. Pure power, good patience, great class, good finish.
Just showing what they can do when they're able to hold their passes, not make mistakes. They can get a good roll on, very strong. And what I liked about it, they come here with Davidov realising the defence of Canada is all out to the left-hand side. They had another stack to the opposite. A tired tackle in the end by Pat Kay, but a good finish by Bondarev.
And Pat Kay there needed to get his shoulder on the flying Russian and to score their third. Won't win them the game. Certainly has given them a lot of confidence though. And this from Davidov. Still can't dissect the post. 3 unconverted tries. Canada converted all 4 full-time here. And Canada have won the match 28 points to 15.
Well done, boys. Thanks, sir. See you later this weekend.
Let's head downstairs now to Melody Robertson.
The first half, but you let in a couple in the second.
Yeah, we got a little tired of a lot of shape second half. If we can hold our shape, we definitely can win all our games. So hopefully for the rest of the tournament, we'll keep the shape.
Tell me, Mike Fualifel in the middle there, you must enjoy working off him.
Yeah, I've worked off him since I was 12 years old, so it's pretty easy at this point. He's definitely creating a lot for us, just have to run off him.
Great.
Thank you.